Boom. All right, guys, welcome to Diamond Zone. Happy HELO-WEEN. How you like that? HELO-WEEN. And I hope everybody will have a great day today. This is the end of our pay cycle. A new pay cycle will be starting. Hang on 1 second. Let me mute her.
I don't care. Oh, there's Sarah. Yeah.
Oh, she doesn't care. Okay, well, all right. I don't care either then. All right, so let me do some things here. Let's start with, let's see, what am I going to start with? Let's start with our HELO-WEEN outfit. You guys all saw this, right? So this is me and my top earner. She does really well for me. She comes home. And so I'm looking to increase my stable of people who want to earn money. So just instant message me if you. Yeah. So that was at a party that we went to this weekend. So that was kind of fun. So you guys should all post your best Halloween pictures. That would be a fun thing to do. Okay. Aside from that, I am going to go to some news. Brenda, can you see that? Okay. All right. Couple of things I want to make sure everybody knows about. All right. Let's start with, what does this say? Okay. Extra time to rejoin the loyalty program. If in the past you have not renewed your loyalty membership, but you want to keep all your accumulated points, World is offering you an extraordinary opportunity to rejoin the loyalty program and keep your accrued points. You now have until November 2nd. You can rejoin by buying a loyalty membership, which allows you to keep your points you've already accrued and start earning levels and points again. These are only a few days left to safeguard your points after November 2nd. If you don't renew your membership, your points and levels will be lost according to the terms of conditions. So just note that, guys. I'm telling you, long-term loyalty is where the money is. As you build your base, as you guys all know, okay, you're making about $6 per person, right, in the dual team, as long as it's matched on the other side. So this is what I want people to understand, and make sure that when you bring a new person in, I know what we do on our presentations. Okay, I understand. We really go into detail on loyalty, but you have to make sure it's very assumptive. But remember, they just can't click a button. They got to go back out and go back in again to get the loyalty. Because you all know, and I want to make sure I emphasize this, loyalty is not required here. Okay, everything we do is to dot the I's and cross the T's. We don't force people to get on loyalty to earn their commissions, like a lot of companies do, and that's why a lot of companies are in trouble with the attorney generals, okay, because they're forcing people to get on an auto ship of a product to maintain their commission status, okay? So we got to be a little bit better, okay? We got to be a little bit better, because you can't just say, well, you got to be on it, okay? What you have to do now is you got to take the time and show the value of loyalty and going through it with people. And I think everybody who's on loyalty understands the value of it. There's no debating it. If I could get 75 points accumulating for future product and an extra 1%, just those two things. If you're good at just really talking about those two things, because honestly, okay, the other stuff is just throwing stuff. The biggest value are those two things, right? The 5, monitoring your 5 loved ones, I guess that's a value, yes. Having a protection plan. But when I sit down with somebody, I'm really talking about the 75 loyalty points, and I really, really go hard on the extra 1%. Because if someone's going to build a business, who would throw an extra 1% away? Okay, and so just remember that as you go out there and sign up people and get your existing people excited about what's happening. Okay. Also, if I click this, if I click this, everybody knows that when the packages that we've been selling that have the extra bios in, that was a promotion. That was a promotion. Okay, very cool promotion, because you can say you got 6 of everything, but right now that promotion is over because the end of the 214 pay cycle is today. Okay, so we need to have, Gus and Jan, when you do your presentation tonight, I hope I have a new slide for you, but I'm not sure, but just make sure you note that. Okay, but that promotion is over, so just want to make sure you guys all understand that. And that leads me to tonight. Can you guys see that? These are our presenters tonight, guys. 6 o'clock, Grand Diamonds, Gus and Jan. So please make sure you guys are, this is the next big event. Okay, last night we had a lot of people on the call, a lot of guests, a lot of people making decisions last night. I was up till late helping people getting started. But tonight, these guys are phenomenal. Pack the house, and 6 o'clock Pacific time. And then obviously we want Gus and Jan, when you close out tonight, make sure you're always promoting the next speaker. And the next speaker is Jeremy Roma tomorrow night for our big webinar that everybody is promoting. Okay, so just make note of that, and that'll be up on Facebook, so you guys could share that with as many people as you can. And then let's see here. I want to make sure I get everything that I need to talk about. All right, here's a good one for you guys. Tomorrow, Diamond Zone. Tomorrow, Diamond Zone. Travis Flaherty. Okay, we'll be doing Diamond Zone tomorrow. Okay, I try to get a guest speaker for all of you every single week. This we're talking about Grand President Travis Flaherty. Him and his family, phenomenal people. We love his wife, Summer, and this guy is phenomenal in the industry. You're gonna want to be on tomorrow morning's call at 7 o'clock. I don't know what he's going to talk about, and he asked me, he goes, "What do you want me to talk about?" And I said, "Whatever you want to talk about. Doesn't really make a difference, okay? Because it's coming from a brand new perspective." So all the people here, I know there's a lot of people on from different organizations. Share Diamond Zone with as many people as you can. You're going to want to get them on the call tomorrow. And remember, you could go to either site. diamondzone.world is a link now. diamondzone.world is our new link, and jlworldglobal.com still works. So either one, okay, share it with as many people, but you do not want to miss Travis tomorrow. All right, think, Jeff, think. Don't leave anything out. Let me look at my notes. 6 o'clock. Okay, ready? One more. I made a mistake on the time for tomorrow's European call. See, their time changed. Just like our time changes, everybody in the United States, you know the time changes on Sunday. Okay? I think we're going back an hour. I'm not sure. I think, yeah, back an hour, right? Yes. So that already happened in Europe. So tomorrow's European call is 12 o'clock Pacific time. 12 o'clock Pacific time is tomorrow's call. So please note that, and that'll also be on Facebook. Does the TD in 7 days have to be within a pay cycle week, or does the 7 days count? It counts the day the person signs up, the 7 days starts. The day the person starts, okay, is when the 7 days start. So you're not waiting, it's going, well, wait for a pay cycle. That's the last thing you ever want to do, is make people wait, okay? So, all right, so those are the things, guys. Let me make sure, chat. What time is it over there? What time is what over there? Can you mention, please, that the Infolio is only available? Okay. I think everybody should know that. Okay, but you guys, you got to check you got to make sure you guys are reading all your news. What time is it over where, Brian? Does a new pay cycle start this morning or the 12 noon? Check your back office. I don't know all this, guys. You guys are killing me. Okay, I'm hanging up. Okay. So the pay cycle, okay, I don't know when the pay cycle ends. I have no idea. And by the way, and that was a good point, the loyalty points are only, the Infolio phone is only available for loyalty members. It's not going to be into the open market. This company is a wearable technology company. Now, if they decide that they're going to bring the Infolio to the public, that's maybe later down. I don't know. Okay, but I love the fact that it enhances the loyalty program, which secures residual income. Okay, so understand, you must be a loyalty member. So I know as soon as that phone hits the store, I got the loyalty points. It's costing me nothing for 2 phones. Nothing. Okay, brand new phones. I would have normally spent another $800 or whatever it is for the newest Samsung. I just saved $800 because I buy a new one every year. So just understand all that. All right. So let's get into the training today, and we're gonna really focus on what we talked about yesterday. So let me go from current slide. Okay. So once again, Bretta, can you see that? Okay, I just want to make sure I'm doing this right. All right. All right. So yesterday, guys, we finished up, and this is the fast start training. And I want to complete this presentation because it's so powerful when you really understand, okay, how to get people started and the importance of finding out very quickly what you got. I'll tell you a quick story. Okay. We signed up a great couple in another part of the world. I'm not going to say where because I don't want them to feel like I'm talking about them. And you know, this is right when the team developer bonus, you know, hit, which is just recently. And we said, okay, do you want to go slow or you want to go fast? And they say, we want to go fast. Okay, perfect. So Lisa spent the time with them on the front end like you were supposed to do. Excuse me. And giving them all the direction of how to get their 2, get that done today, and then how to teach them how to get their 2. And then so all of a sudden we get a text yesterday saying, we decided, okay, that we don't want to go fast. We decided that we want to take our time and our pace, and that team developer thing does not really mean much to us. So please let us take our pace. Now, to me, that was not a negative. To me, that told me I don't need to spend all my time and my focus on somebody that wants to go slow. So I don't treat them any differently, guys. I said, okay, here's the schedule you could plug into because we were going to do a launch call. You see what happens when you turn up the heat? You find out what you got. And a lot of people never want to turn up the heat. They don't want to know. It's like we were when remember I said we're just grown-up kids, right? And we don't want to know something. What do? We went, nah, 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 right? We just ignored it. Well, that's how a lot of people live their life. So by me turning up the heat, they said, we don't want to, because the launch call was today. The launch call was today for them to get as many people, because they said I could put 20 people on a call. And we said, no problem. Because all we did was ask a question. Do you want to go slow or do you want to go fast? And they told us fast. And so we held them to what they told us. Then we get the text. And so now all I'm going to do now is say, okay, here's the schedule. Here's when Diamond Zone is. Here's when all the live webinars are. Plug in when you want. But now they're not going to get the special one-on-one attention. I'm still going to be there for 3-way calls if they need me. Do you guys understand what I'm telling you? Okay, all this does, if you do what we shared with you yesterday and today, it allows you to figure out what you got. And even though, let's face it, if you ask, see, this is a setup question. If I ask everybody on this call, do you want to make money slow or fast? Who says slow? In most cases, most people say fast, right? Now you show them what they have to do. You put pressure on them. Now there's some pressure. and they're either going to rise or not. And don't worry about the outcome. Your job is to get them the information. That's what I love. Okay, and so, you know, a lot of people would get that text and go, oh my gosh, they don't want to build fast. So what? So what? I just know my time is not going to be spent, right, focused on them. I'm going to focus my time on another person that we just brought in that wants to go fast. Okay, that's all. Okay, so now, having said that, when you get somebody started, right, we talked about this yesterday, I'm just recapping. You want to enroll them. Okay, it's a rare instance, typically with a person with very high influence or a leader who has big success in network marketing. They will request to speak with the leader in your upline support team. Okay, but other than those occasions, a person who has seen the 2, 7, and full presentation. Okay, I'm just recapping. Everybody who's seen that has the information they need to make a decision. Okay, has all the information they have to make a decision. Now, I'm just going off cuff here now because something just went into my brain from something that also happened, okay, yesterday with one of the people that in my group. You guys, listen, a lot of us are marketing. A lot of us are marketing into social media. I want you to know something. A lot of people have agendas. A lot of people have their own agendas. And they may be watching your 2-minute and your 7-minute and your 30-minute, but you have to be smart enough to read through maybe some of the agendas they have. They may be watching your information because they want you to this just happened, to donate to a cause, right? Or whatever it may be. Remember, you're a business person. And I'm not saying, I got to be careful how I say this. Okay, because I don't want you not to show interest in what they do, of course. Okay, but remember, everybody's selling everybody. People are always selling each other. Everybody has their own agenda. So I'm going to be asking the direct question, is there a sincere interest in what I'm doing? Because if not, okay, I'll listen to what you're doing. But I don't want to take people through this process only because they're just trying to get me to give them money or get me involved in their opportunity or whatever their agenda may be. All I'm saying is this, be careful. Just be careful. There's a lot of people out there, especially if you're marketing through social media, that have their own agendas. That's why before I do a 3-way call, you know what I say? I say, okay, have they watched the 2-minute? Have they watched the 7-minute? Okay, what do you know about these people? Tell me how you know them. If it's cold market, I'm telling you, if people see the 2, 7, and the presentation, they have enough information to give you a yes or no on whether or not they want to move forward. And I said this yesterday, but I want to repeat it. If people need more information beyond that, normally, listen to my words, they don't do it anyway. So if they start going down the road, they have to know how it works and where it's manufactured and all these different things, and tell me about the nano chip, okay? And all that stuff is just stuff. And you're gonna get really good, all of you, at cutting through this stuff. In the beginning, let the system weed them out. Let the system weed them out. And then enroll them. Collecting the decision after a presentation. Okay, I know, Gus, you had guests on last night, right? And I saw you had a new person posted on Facebook. Okay, I'm sure there was a follow-up immediately, and they want to connect right after the presentation. I shared with you this yesterday. Okay, I've been wearing this app out, and as soon as I get the notification ding that someone's watching it or click the link, I call them and I contact them in 4 minutes or 3 minutes. Immediately. I want to strike when the iron is hot. So let's connect after the presentation. John, what were the highlights for you from the presentation? In other words, what did you like best of what you just saw? It's not like, don't ever say this, guys. Listen to me. What did you think, John? Well, John, what did you think about that presentation? Well, let me tell you what I thought. Okay, and then here we go. No, what did you like best? They answer. Take time to connect and agree with their answer. And the more answers, the better. So you can ask the connecting question. That's the one thing I love too. Whatever they say, you know what, John? That's the one thing I love too. Anything else? So now that you've seen the information, do you see yourself, this is a great closing question, getting started as just a customer, or do you see yourself getting paid to be a customer and sharing this with others? I'm asking questions. A lot of people we don't even go in. Well, I'm glad. Let's get you some more information. No, you got the information. That's step 3. Okay, so when you go to step 3, right, now we got to follow up and enroll. Get them to the video. They're in. What did you like best? Customer? Or do you want to be more of somebody that wants to build a business? And if you guys have ever been on my presentation, I do what I do at the end for a reason. I'm setting it up. If you haven't been on one of my presentations, here's what I do at the end. I always say, I'm turning from presenter to consultant. I'm setting this up for all of you. Because now when someone says to you, after you ask them the question, do you see yourself being more of a customer or someone that wants to build a business? Now you can consult them on where they need to start. And I always tell people, if they say I want to build a business, I consult them to start with either a family pack or a premium pack and all the reasons why. And the reasons why are, number 1, okay, because you're going to get more product. And I tell people what I did with the product. My whole family has the product. Of course I want them marketing this product. Or do you all know this? Maybe some of you don't. Do you know if someone buys a premium pack? When someone buys a premium pack, how many products are they getting? Aren't they getting 6 of everything? Okay. So if that new person puts a HELO on their wrist, right? Because of course they're going to put a HELO on their wrist. And let's say they have a spouse. Well, there's 2. Do you have anybody else in your family? See, this is the time you take on the front end. So you're showing the value of why someone buys a premium pack. Well, yeah, my father-in-law, he needs it. Well, there's 3. Here's a 4th one. And I just showed people, I gave away all of our 6. Do you know every time, and you should check with your own accountants, do you know every time you give a HELO away as a marketing expense, because that's how I market it on my taxes, that's a write-off? You should all consult with your own tax accountants, but that's what I did. But do you also know that that's cash sitting there? Listen, everybody, if I bought 6 of anything and I used one of those things, could I not sell the other 5? That's cash. I just took my $2,000 and I bought inventory, correct? Okay, so if I bring Mary in, and Mary decides, okay, that she wants to start the business, all I'm going to present is, Mary, great. We're going to do this, and tell me what package you're going to buy. Well, I'm going to buy the family pack. Great. You're going to buy the first one now from me, and you're going to get 4 more. So I just created a new package. It's called the 5-pack. Right? And Mary's going to give me the check. Okay, and I'm going to move the product to them, and I just recoup my cash. So let me ask you a question, everybody. Do you think that if you're going to become a diamond, you're going to move 6 HELOs? You're going to move 5 HELOs? I mean, come on. You're going to move the product. So I'm getting her to understand we got to go to work. So I can wholesale my product to recoup my cash. If it's that big of a deal, that if people really need that outlet and their money back fast, go to work with them. So I'm showing the value. I'm consulting them when they make that decision. Okay, does that make sense? And do you understand that when you become a family, you buy family or premium, you get 3 business centers. The business centers, right, as you build them out, each business center you can max out at $200,000 a week. That's how you get that $600,000. And then I tell everybody to buy the pack of Biozen. Now, that's what I do. I want to show the value of what people they're buying. You're putting them in business. You're putting them in business. So now, moving them forward immediately. They make their decision. And by the way, guys, please make sure you're spending all your time with the people that make the decision. And I said this yesterday. That's when the work starts. But this is what I love right now. Prior to this, okay, most of us had to sit down with people. Now, everybody in our group gets a welcome letter. It's just like, hey, welcome to the team, and just a quick, it's a quick step. It's a welcome to World Global Network welcome letter. I'll put this on Facebook. It just welcomes them to the team, okay? Now watch. Moving them forward immediately. Once they say yes, they accept your invitation. The next step is always forward movement. Let them know two things. One, once they are officially enrolled, you will add them to the team Facebook group, being part of something. Be sure to do a welcome post and their picture and tag them. Guys, listen, a lot of people work for recognition. The power of a post. Most people have never been highlighted. And this is my belief. You know why I think Facebook for a lot of people, okay, is so popular? It's their time to shine. They could post what they eat. They could post when they go to the bathroom. They could post right when they have a good picture. It's crazy because it's highlighting themselves. But do you know that when you do this, Gus did it this morning. He welcomed his brand new distributor. And guess what? The guy sees that. And guess what's underneath it? 50 welcomes. Welcome to the team. Hey, brother, can't wait to work with you. All these little things. Do you think that makes that person feel good? Guys, we got to make them feel real good. You know why? Because when they talk to their first 10 people, they're probably not going to feel real good. And I'm just being straightforward with you. Are people going to hear no's? So these are just little tips to get people solidified to keep taking the journey. This is a big one. Okay, number 2. The very next step, the moment they enroll, is for them to watch the Getting Started training video immediately. Do you know where it lives? Okay. www.yourusername.helo.life. Okay? Let me show you something here. Okay? John, do you want to make money fast or slow? I just talked about this. They always say fast. Great. There is a very important Getting Started video to help you earn extra bonus money your first week. The number one thing for us to focus on is that video, and following it. John, when you watch this, I want you to take notes, and we're going to follow this step by step. I'll show you how to earn 1,000 or more this week and another 5,000 very fast. Once again, what did you just do? You got them enrolled. Okay, watch. You sent them out a 2-minute, 7-minute, maybe a phone call. You led them to the information. Once they got the information, you got them started, and you're going to lead them to more information. That's it. Okay, now I got a guy now who's watched the video, and you guys know where that lives, right? Let me show you. Stop share. There's all my little peepees. Hi, everybody. Okay, hang on. And I think it's right. Where did I put it? Shoot. Where did I put it? I'm afraid to click something. All right. All right. Anyway, all I was going to show you guys, all I was going to show you was the back office of how to get to the start, so the getting started. Okay, can you see that again, Gus? Yes. Okay. All right. So your username .helo.life getting started. Here's what I want everybody to do. Pretend you're brand new. Watch the getting started. You got to know what's being told to these people. Okay, so afterwards, when you do your follow-up after they watched it and they want to maybe launch, you know what you're dealing with, right? Please make sure you're just going through everything like you're brand new and looking at it with a different set of eyes, okay? Please do that, okay? Step 4, help them become team developer. Now it really gets fun. The very first most important thing you will do with every single new person who joins your team to make money is making sure they watch the Fast Start Team Developer Training. Every time one of your personal recruits reaches team developer in their first 7 days, you guys know this, as long as you are also a TD, as long as you are also a TD, you earn 3 shares. If I'm not a TD and they become TD, they get 3 shares, you don't. Make sense? So here we go now. Okay, I hope we have 147 TDs on the call, but something tells me some of you aren't. Okay, isn't that the first step? So you should start over. That's my advice. Tell the person who sponsored you, you know what? I'm starting over. Send me the welcome letter. Send me the getting started training. I'm going to start over. Yes, yes, yes. You know how many times Lisa and I have started over in 25 years? Are you kidding me? This is a very forgiving business. And when you start over, don't worry about what happened in the past. Learn from it. But let's get you to team developer this pay cycle, all of you, 7 days. It all starts with us, guys. Who motivates the motivator? You ever think about that one? Who motivates the motivator? First person you got to sell on all these tools is you. That's the first person you got to sell and reach. You got to reach yourself before you could reach others. There's the biggest fallout in multi-level. I'm going to lead everybody else without me accomplishing what I'm telling them they need to accomplish or do what I'm telling them to do. I have to check myself on that all the time. Still, yes, because there's always 2 voices in my head. Okay, so just start over if you're not team developer. That's the best advice I can give you. Okay, now this is the entire cycle of getting a new person started out the right way, and this will always be the most important thing that you do in your business. Have new people joining with you through these steps and getting them started the right way. Now, on the next page, we're going to talk just a little bit about going from team developer to diamond. Okay, now, we always say the ultimate recognition rank, beginning recognition rank is diamond. But here's what's happened. Here's what happened, and this is why we had this discussion. Everybody kept saying, I'm going to become a diamond. And these were people that weren't even team developers. In a lot of cases, they weren't even team builders, but they're going to get to diamond. No, that's why the emphasis here, and if we all become a team developer factory, write this down, everybody, it's over. If you get really good at one skill and getting people to team developer, you can't spend the money. You won't be able to spend the money because that's what everything is all about. And that's what leads me into the 5-5-7 system that some of you have said on this call I haven't seen yet. Okay, this was developed by our global master distributors, Nat and Chanita. This is the system that has created record-breaking results with new diamonds, presidents, and president millionaires. Because when people say, remember I told everybody before they go to Vegas, If anybody's talking anything different besides 557, run the other way. They have their own system. They're having their own meetings when the meeting's going on. Okay, if somebody says, when you ask somebody what do they do, and they say something different, now they could be doing something different within the 557 system, but they're not creating their own. This is all we do. Today will be an overview and show you how to do the team developer or the 557. Okay, so I want you guys to understand 557. It's just different steps. Okay, it's all it is. Step 1, start your business with family or premium. I just touched on that. I'm going to emphasize this again. Please, you know my favorite slide, everybody? Isn't my favorite slide the globe? Right? Okay. Okay. The income disclosure. If you have the globe memorized, I will tell you, you will get more family and premium packs because it enhances the value of what they're really buying. Okay? And I already showed you. You could show people how to take that product and wholesale it. You could show them how to give it away and maybe take a tax benefit from it. Get people to think. You want to know why? They don't know how. That may sound mean. They don't know. You're the guide. And you got to give clear, concise information. You're the leader. You're the leader. And then activate your loyalty membership. I touched on that in the beginning. Really, you got to sell these things. You got to sell the points because they're optional. Family and premium and loyalty are optional. Right? So if you don't take the time on the front end, what would anybody do? Well, I'll just start with the free user spot. Okay, go ahead and duplicate that, everybody. See how much 20% of a free user is. You got to sit down with people, right? And you got to show them the value. That's step 1. Step 2 in the 557, become team builder in 24 to 48 hours. Remember the couple I said sent me the text? They actually got to team builder in 24 hours. They put their parents in. Okay, so they did that step. What scared them to death was that team developer. And whatever else happens to people, I don't worry about what happens. That doesn't affect me. But you got to tell people, now watch this. If I sit down with a new person, I just don't say, become team builder in 24 to 48 hours. John, who are going to be your first 2 people that's going to sit on top of your entire organization as we build this out? Who do you want to have those 2 valuable positions that will sit on top of your entire team? I got to get him to think. Okay, John, tell me about this person. Well, it's Steve. I've known Steve for 40 years. Steve and I have done many different opportunities before. He's an entrepreneur. Great. Let's call Steve now. You don't say, you call Steve. Let's call Steve now. You see, once again, who's pushing the snowball up the hill? Me. I have the urgency. I'm going to try to create the urgency within John. You know how I create urgency within John? Get his first 2. That's how you create urgency. He goes, I did it. Yes, John, you did it. High five, brother. But who was walking him through it? Some of us just bring people and go, get your 2. You're talking to somebody who hasn't been out of a cubicle in 40 years, who hasn't talked to anybody. He talks to himself in the cubicle, and you're telling him to get his first 2. Really? No, we got to get him to think. We got to get him to make his list. And then we got to put names to it. That's how you do step number 2. Step number 3 on the 557, team developer. Now, are we going to stop at 2? We're going to sponsor as many people as we can. And out of anybody on that left team that I sponsored, or on my right team who I sponsored, I got to find 1 on each side that gets their 2. Once again, who's pushing the snowball up the hill? You are. The sponsor is. He's got a little bit momentum because he's team builder, But you know what? Because you're getting 3 shares too. You're vested. And I want you guys to take the time on this end with people. It's the most valuable time to take people into these first 2 levels of earning opportunity. Then enroll from that point, a minimum of 5 on your left and 5 on your right. Personal sponsors, and help those 10 people become team developer. Now, do you know that if I showed you the diamond plan yesterday, remember I showed you this? This is 5-5. This is Nat and Shanita. But do you understand, okay, that if you got 3 people left and 3 people right, and everybody did family packs or above, you could get to diamond with 3 on your left, 3 on your right. It's all dollars. They're saying 5 on your left, 5 on your right, because they're assuming not everybody's going to do a family pack. Does that make sense? So I don't want you guys to think, well, this is a contradiction of the diamond chart. No, it's not. Okay? Because if I filled this matrix in with all family packs or above, you are a diamond with 6 people. Okay? So what they're saying here is 5 on your left and 5 on your right, which is probably the better mindset, okay, if you're going to build this thing. And then help those 10 people become team developers. Do you see why everything starts with team developer? And then the 5 key ranks. Number 1, team builder in 24 to 48 hours. Rank 2, team developer in 7 days. You guys want guidelines? Here you go. Rank 3, diamond in 2 months. If you're starting today. Rank 4, president in 4 months. That's 17 TDs in both legs. Look what a diamond is. 5 TDs in both legs. Rank 5, presidential millionaire in 6 months. I didn't do this. That's 84 TDs both legs. I didn't do this. We were 10,000 short from getting to grand president. Okay? Okay, so we didn't do it. So we're starting over for presidential millionaire. But is it easier for me to become a presidential millionaire today because I have a base now, right? And so I know there's certain volume coming in that I can count on. I got to get the rest outside of new lines. You see the mentality? Same thing you guys got to do. But most of you will stop right here at rank 3. See, I know there's some grand diamonds. I know Gus and Jan are thinking about rank 4 right now. I don't want them thinking rank 5. I want them thinking rank 4. 17 TDs is what they need. And some people, right? Some people need to think strictly about right now team developer. Start over, please, everybody. New mentality, new pay cycle, start over. Watch what happens to your business when you get 6 new people in it. It's amazing what happens with a new recruit, okay? And then the 7 activities, okay? Now, some of these activities we haven't kicked off yet, but some of them we have. 3 world business overviews a day. That means 3 times a day you have people watching a presentation. You want activities? Some type of 2, 5, 2, 7, 2 minute, 7 minute, a webinar. A world business overview used to be, not in this company. You know what an overview was? Me going to someone's living room and doing a presentation live. Or spending the money every week on a hotel, hoping I cover it. I'm breaking out in a sweat, thinking about those days, right? Coming out of pocket $700 a week or whatever it was. Now a WBO is, can you watch the video? Here, I'm sending this to you. There's our WBO 3 times a day. World orientation training. World changer events. These are the things that the company's offering, right? Or your leadership. What's the next one? Los Angeles. Change Your Life Academies are going to start. 3 days of intense training. Diamond Academy, diamond trips. When's the next diamond trip? Punta, where are we going? Punta Verda, the Caribbean? I don't know where we're going. Somewhere with palm trees, Minnesota people. How about that? Get to Diamond and get out of that mess. President Academy. We were on 3 President Academy trips last year. And of course, the International Convention. So, next step, complete the questionnaire below, set up your HELO-Life.system and app, make your list, and start inviting today. Now, I did 2 days taking you through that. This one was recorded, okay? So, good, Jeff. Anyway, but that, guys, that's the training. That's what I challenge everybody who's not a team developer. Even if you are, go team developer again. You know why? You just added 6 more people. This has got to be the mentality starting today, the new pay cycle. Challenge yourself. Go, everybody, I'm all in, right? You heard Bill. After the operation, I'm all in. Okay, good. Define what all in means is my point. All in to me would mean, you know what? Damn it, I'm taking on the responsibility to go team developer in 7 days again. And watch what happens. So guys, I hope everybody has a great HELO-WEEN today. And tonight, remember, don't miss our Gus and Jan. Look at, there's everybody. Woo! Hi everyone. Happy. Look at all the smiles. Brian, smile. All right, Brian. All right, let me scroll through. I want to see all the happy faces on HELO-WEEN. Anybody dress up? I should have put on my pimp outfit for all of you. Lisa goes, don't you dare. Who knows, they might not take you the right way, Jeff. You know what I said? I don't care. All right, guys. Appreciate you all. See you tonight. See you tomorrow. Travis, see you tomorrow. Thanks, guys.